My name is Terry. I recently just completed a 1 year program at GameChangers, and this is my story. My life was a complete mess, just a path of nothing but destruction, lies, just chaos, drugs, alcohol, relationships. I mean, I couldn't sustain anything. Like, life was just in complete chaos. In the bigger picture of the world, I just felt like there was good people and there was bad people, and I felt like I was doomed to the bad side of things due to the choices I was making. November the 15th, 2023, I was locked up. I mean, I know I hear a lot of people talk about rock bottoms and things. I just knew my back was against the wall. I've tried everything. I've burned every bridge, every relationship, every person that I knew cared for me. I've used them, worn them out, manipulated, lied. I just run out of options, and I just knew something had to change. I didn't even want to live anymore. Like, my prayer to God was like, either change me or kill me. My addiction started probably when I was about 13. I always hung out with the older crowd. With that, they was into the drugs and alcohol and partying. So that's where it started. By 16, I done moved completely out and just in full fledged everyday use. Um, and I started with the harder drugs. I didn't really take. I didn't like marijuana and all that. I started with cocaine and just took off to the races from there. From 16, I started getting into trouble. By 17, I had my first prison sentence. And as I'm doing these things, I'm still continuing to get high in prison. Like, continue to rip and run. Never seeing I have a part to play in this. I thought it was everybody else's fault. And continue down that path. I heard about Game Changers through my attorney, Tanya Jeffords. My first impression when I first came in the gate, I was looking forward to gates. I was looking for like wire fence and like and it's just a big beautiful land. I was like, this is too good to be true. Probably for the first 2 weeks of being here, like, I was on eggshells wondering like when was they coming back to pick me up. This is just too good. What's the catch? Yeah, absolutely. What is the catch? When I first came in, I thought rehab, even early on, I thought rehab was more or less behavior modification. They was gonna have a formula for me or some kind of way to get me better all of a sudden. But what I learned and what I walk in today is like it's a program, like it's an honest program that I have to live out each and every day. And it starts with me and my relationship with God. Before coming to Game Changers, I really had no relationship with God. I've been exposed to church with my family, but like nothing. It was just I would show up there on occasions for holidays or whatnot. Today, my relationship with God is probably one of the greatest things I've gained from being out here. I used to think that there was just the God. I believed in God, but I believed he was like a storybook character. Like I said earlier, there was good people and the bad people, and I felt like I'd chosen the bad side of things. Today, I know that's not the truth. The one moment that probably impacted me the most would probably be after about 45 days here. As I'm starting to get settled into the program, starting to learn about myself a little bit, starting to, at that point, it was still even for me to believe in the whole God thing. But um, Gus had told me, just believe, do you believe that I believe in it? And I started just to entertain that a little bit. And probably about 45, 50 days in, like in starting to work the program and getting through the steps, I uh, I just woke up and I felt different. I was like, I'm okay. Like I feel like I was okay. Like I ain't gonna call it peace at that point, but I was okay. I didn't feel the need to control anything at that moment. I didn't feel like I needed to manipulate or get on the phone to call this person and line that up to try to manipulate the outcome. I was just okay, just right where I was at. And that was a huge moment in my recovery as well. Like, at that point, I became teachable. Like, that's when because I'm starting to flirt with honesty at that point because I've never been honest. I couldn't be honest, but I'm starting to practice honesty. And at that point, I become teachable. I believe, like, that I'm okay. Today, I'm an honest person. Today, I'm trustworthy. Today, like, people can count on me for things. I'm one consistent part of my family where I used to be the one thing that caused all the chaos in my family for the most part. Like, I was the common denominator in it. Today, I'm the one they're able to come to with a solution, like with the problems. I do have a purpose, and my identity is not my past mistakes. 10 years ago, I mean, I did everything to be dead. I just didn't have the guts to kill myself, you know. I made every choice to be dead. 10 years from now, I just hope to be helping somebody else along the journey I've been through. My mindset and perspectives completely shifted, and today is like I know and I believe that it's not all about me. Like I'm able to care for other people today. Freedom for me is huge. It's easily summed up. Like I'm not left to my own thinking. Like the mental torment that for so many years, I mean, just I obsessed over it. The things that just kept me stuck. The constantly having to know things, the constantly wanting to figure it out, the constantly trying to manipulate everything. Today, freedom. I don't need to know. Today, I'm okay with not knowing. My relationships today, um, I'd like to feel like to say that they're fully restored is like a mild shot to it. Like because the truth is, I had no relationships in my addiction. Like it was just all about what I could get out of them, whether that be friendships, relationships with my parents, kinships. It was just all about what I could get from them. You know, like what the next thing was in my objective. Today, restored ain't even the word for it. Like today, I have a genuine relationship. I get to be a son to my mom. I get to be a son to my father. If you're struggling right now, just give up. Not in the sense of give up, but just give up the fight. There's help on the other side. I was there. It's tough, but it's worth it. If you heard anything of my story and what my life looked like and the help that they've offered me in changing my life, um, it's possible for anybody. And the group of people, it's just a great organization.